Hi everyone! It is currently Friday, February 7th, and I don't know about you guys, but it felt like January lasted for about 7 weeks this year. It just felt like this year started a bit chaotic, so I hope that you all are doing well. I'm doing pretty good. The only thing that I could complain about is the dang pollen. It is starting already, and I feel so mushy in my head. Note to self, get some more allergy medicine. But yes, I've been working on some new things, and I think I mentioned it in my previous vlog that I wanted to work on some more collections, like collections with a specific theme. And there was one idea in particular that I was very inspired to get started on, and that is my farm collection, like cute farm animals. So that is what I will be working on, and I also got some Patreon stuff to do. And speaking of Patreon, I would be super happy if you could check it out if you haven't already. I have added a bunch of new rewards and tiers, like monthly prints and stickers sent directly to your mailbox. I'm also offering digital print and original art, and also some of the Patreons have already seen the collection that I'm working on. They even got to vote for their favorite animal, so sneak peek of projects and voting polls are also something that you can get over at my Patreon. So here we have my little mock-up of the different farm animals. I absolutely love them, and I wanted to add something to all of them, so I either gave them little accessories or flowers or plants. I'm still a little torn about the colors of the duck's rubber boots, because it is the only red in the whole bunch, but I really like the red with the yellow. It goes well with a warmer brown color scheme though. And here are the clean sketches. I made them with a very thick line art because these animals will be quite small on the different products, so I thought making them with thicker outlines will make them a little more readable, I assume, even when they are printed a little smaller. So I want to keep the coloring quite simple, maybe perhaps a little bit of shading, but I don't want to make them super detailed. And also something you might have noticed, there are no cats in this collection. And cat was actually one of the options that you could vote for, and I think as it is right now, it is the most voted on option, but I took the decision to not include cat in this collection, even though cats are the most popular thing in my shop. I was worried that it would be the most popular and perhaps sell out before all the other ones, which wouldn't be a bad thing, but I want it to be like an equal collection. One of the other reasons though is also that I wanted to challenge myself to make something else than cats. Farm animals are very dear to me because I am from the countryside. I basically grew up on a farm, so I thought it was time to make some farm animals, and I'm loving how it's turning out so far, and I'm really hoping that you will like them too, because I am painfully aware of that this collection may not be as popular as other things that I make, but I'm doing it anyway because I need to, I want to. So for the products that I want to make for the collection, and I have my little mind map here to keep track on things. I had so many ideas and different products that I want to make, but I'm also gonna be real. I don't have the budget, not as it is right now, to order a lot of products. So the very first product that I thought that I wanted to make is pins, and of course I want to do enamel pins because those are the most popular type of pins, but they're also very expensive, especially since it is 6 different designs. The minimum order quantity per design for the enamel pins would be 100. I mean, I could do fewer than 100, but then it would also be more expensive. So the enamel pins alone would basically eat the whole budget, but I still want to make pins, so then I thought I could do wooden pins. There is also the acrylic pin option, but I think the wooden aesthetic would be more fitting for the farm collection. It feels more rustic. So there will be wooden pins, and then I also want to do notepads, and that is both regular notepads and also planner pads, kind of in the same style as this. So here's the mock-up for the notepad. I realized I made it quite difficult for myself because it wasn't that easy to fit all the animals into one tiny little notepad without covering up too much of the lines, but I think this might be a good balance. And then we have the planner pad. This is my idea so far. It is either this one or this, and I haven't really decided yet which I like the most. I asked my husband and he thought that this design was a little better, and I might agree, even though I like having the little splash of color in the middle here, but I don't think I'm a fan of having the text and the animals so close together. Then of course, both for the planner pad and for the notepad, I'm gonna add some more things around the borders. It isn't finished or anything, I just wanted to plan out how I wanted to arrange the animals. And planner pads may not be the most popular item in my shop, but I don't know, I just want to make another planner pad. I really like them. And then I thought maybe binder clips, but that isn't really on the top of the list, so we will see about that. And then of course stickers always sells. Of course we're gonna make some stickers, which I will order. I'm not gonna print them myself. And then I also thought washi tape, that could be fun to do, and maybe bookmarks and prints. I'm not really sure how I want to make the prints, if I will do all the animals in one print or if I will do like 6 smaller prints with each animal. But the products that I know right now that I want to make: stickers, wooden pins, planner pads, notepads, and the bookmarks, and maybe the washi tape. We will see. I am still trying to figure things out. We get some little packages, and these are not art supplies, not products or anything. This is just something for me. Let's start with this one, and I have pre-opened it so I can do this with one hand. So this is ordered from Etsy. It is one of those adjustable necklace cords. I used to be wearing these a lot back in the late 90s, early 2000. It was surprisingly hard to find one of these adjustable necklaces. I could just make one myself or order 10 of them from Temu, but I wasn't that keen on that, so I much rather support the small businesses over at Etsy. This one comes with a little jump ring so that you can attach your own charms to it, which I will be doing, but not with a jump ring. So I have a bunch of these little charms that actually comes with these lobster clasps. I have been using them with just regular necklace chains, but I thought if I want a more casual look, I can just super easily attach it to one of these cord necklaces, like so, and then I can just switch them whenever I want. Yeah, that would be perfect. Then we have the next package, and I get a bit nostalgic seeing this logo because I used to shop from this place a lot when I was still having my stretched ears, but that was a while ago. I don't have stretched ears anymore. My earlobes are still slightly stretched, so I can't use like super small earrings, but if they are ear studs and they're big enough to cover the holes, it's working. And I can also wear like rings and stuff. So yeah, these popped up as a Facebook ad and I just knew I had to get them. Oh, they're so cute. They're like little thunder clouds. I love them. So I really hope these will look good on me, because once I open them, I cannot return them. Worst case, I will just wear them as necklace charms, I guess. Oh, they're so shiny. I am not loving that the lightning bolt is in the same direction on both, but maybe I can fix that myself. The cloud is silver and the lightning bolt is gold. So here's the earrings, and I think they're so cute. And also, please don't mind my stretched holes. That is just the way they're gonna be. This one is a little better though. But yeah, I like them. What I like about them is that the rings themselves opens really easily. So there is like a little hinge. Also, here's the necklace, currently with the crescent moon charm. I think this turned out so good. I'm so happy that I was able to find this kind of cord necklace. We got a Vistaprint delivery. Yeah, this is one of the rewards for the male cat tier over at Patreon. You can see a little sneak peek there. Let's check it out. It is so colorful. I mean, the original art is colorful, so this should be colorful too, but sometimes print doesn't look as good as the original. Look at that cute kitty with its semla. I don't know how well it shows on camera, but this is a big print. This is one of the prints that I have in my shop, and this is the new print. This is a square A5 and this is a square A4. I haven't really done prints this big before, but I wanted to do something special for my Patreons. Also, I need to mention that this print will not be available in my shop, not now anyway, because I want the prints for my Patreons to feel exclusive. Yeah, become a member of the Male Cat tier and you will get one of these and also a sticker, and each month there will be a new print and sticker. And here is the sticker. I played around with this for quite a bit before I found a good composition. I want to get all the important elements in there, like the tulips, the kitty, semla and coffees, and I made a green cut line just to add some more colors in there. So the stickers I will print and cut myself using the silhouette cutter. Thought I would do the same with the prints, print them myself. I don't have that many members of the Male Cat tier so far, so I don't really need this many prints, but I love how this art turned out and I want to put it in my shop eventually, so I thought I might as well order it from the start. And I think I will just continue ordering the prints, at least until I get a new printer that runs on less expensive ink, because that one is so expensive. So I think printing my own stickers is enough for now. Yeah, here's the sticker. I really like how the green cut line turned out. And compared to the print, the sticker look very small, but it is a bigger size stickers. It is just a print that is huge. It is Monday, February 10th, and I'm soon off to the hairdresser to get some new fresh dye. I'm getting a haircut. I haven't been to the hairdresser since October, so it is about time. I'm not exactly sure what color I want. Last time I did brown, like a neutral brown, which was good since you can't really see any of the outgrowth. However, you can see a bit of the old red underneath. I haven't dyed it red since June, so I think maybe I want to put in like a warmer brown this time, like a chestnut brown. I don't want it to be too coppery or too red. Maybe it will be more of a purpley brown, but yeah, I will show you the result when I get back home. And here it is, a little darker and a little shorter. Because I haven't had a haircut in a while, I had a lot of split ends. We went with this darker brown, but this time instead of the neutral brown, I wanted to be a little warmer, so we went with a little more like plum reddish tones. So now it feels nice and fresh again. So this is the name of the hair salon that I go to. All their products and hair dye are organic. So if you live close to Lund or Malmö here in Sweden, I can really recommend them. Oh, by the way, let's do a little haul. I bought some tea, and this is not from the hair salon, by the way. This is from like a coffee tea house. Both of them are very floral, fruity black tea. This one is a little more citrusy and this one smells almost like candy. I love it. Southern Esplanade, and it is one of my favorites. That is why I bought a big one. Oh, cha-ching, thank you so much. Then I also got some hair products, their shampoo, and also their hair souffle. It is like a creamy gel that you can put in both wet and dry hair. I like to put it in dry hair, especially in the winter time when my hair can get a little matte and dry and static. So this helps to keep it in place and it makes it very nice and shiny. I also use their conditioner and hair wax. I like to use the wax for extra volume. Of course, we got some allergy medicine and some eye drops. Ooh, what a fun little haul. Something for the hair, something for the body, and something for the soul. This one I haven't tried before, so let's taste it. Ooh, that is good. It's almost like a Russian Earl Grey, very citrusy, but with some more fruity tones. I approve. Alright, so I got 2 new members of the male cat tier over at Patreon. So let's pack the rewards, and I've written 2 personal notes that will go along with the print and sticker. I might actually put a note with the print, so let's open this up again. There we go. And I might want a little extra support for the print, so I'm gonna cut this in 2. Even if I'm using very thick and sturdy cardboard envelopes when shipping prints, I just like having a little extra support. And yes, I'm reusing all the boxes that I receive products in. Since I don't have any paper sleeves that are big enough for the print, I'm gonna use some tissue paper just to make it a little more pretty. Yeah, something like that. Wonder if I can get it in there without messing this up. Yes. Alright. And to make it stand out from the packages sent from the shop, I actually made some male cat stickers. Look how cute. Gonna put it right there. Yeah, I like it so. Then we have the next one. And a little male cat sticker. Yeah. So it is the next day, Thursday. I was about to pack some orders too when I was working on the Patreon packages, but the camera battery died, so I'm gonna pack the orders today instead. Yes, I could have packed the orders anyway, but it was getting kind of late. And that is something that I'm trying to become a little better at, to not work all the way until before I go to bed, because then my mind is all wind up and then I have trouble falling asleep. And I already have trouble falling asleep. Like yesterday, I was working on the farm animal collection all the way right before bed. I didn't fall asleep until like after 12 something, and we get up around 6 a.m. and I need a little more sleep than that. I do like working in the evening though, like sitting and drawing, having on a YouTube video or something. It's very relaxing, but also it makes it hard to sleep. So alright, so let's pack those orders. First one is for Joseph, and they want a pencil case. And I went back to my very first freebie sticker design. Since I will be making new freebie stickers for the farm collection, I thought I might as well just do something old for now. It is one of my favorite freebie stickers. Then for Isoline, and I'm sorry if I say that wrong, we have a small calendar. And since I've been a tiny bit busy, I haven't had time to stamp the new shipping boxes. So I've just printed some stickers that I put on the outside of the boxes and the envelopes. That is also pretty cute. Then for Vanessa, we have floral notepad, small notepad, and bigger notepad. And then for Courtney, we have another small calendar. I'm so happy to see that these are selling still. And lastly, we have Caroline, Elaine, and they want the monochromatic cat art bundle. This is the whole set of prints that I pre-packaged. I need to do some more though. And for these, I will add a little extra support. Yeah, there we have them. Thank you so much for your orders. Also, in case you have missed it, there are new prints in the shop. The 2 latest monochromatic art pieces and also Kit, the Kitty Explorer. And this is printed on soft touch paper. It is so gorgeous. Speaking of the farm collection, I think it might be driving me slowly insane. Don't get me wrong, I love working on it, but I've been drawing and redrawing and trying to plan out the different products, and it's just giving me a headache. Oh, I don't even think I've showed you the finished artwork yet. We got the sheep here, and I thought it felt a little empty right here with all the white, so I added an extra little ribbon coming from the bow just to add some more of the purple in there. And you might have noticed that I've added some flowers to the background, and the extra background will be for the stickers, and then the pins will be without the background. Since the stickers will be a little bigger, I figured I might as well add something a little extra to make them more fun, I suppose. So the ones I'm showing you right now are basically the sticker designs, and then the animal itself will be the pin design. Here we have the little piggy. I love how this one turned out. It is so cute. And here we have the goat, which you can't really see the flowers. Here we go. We got some white flowers. This is also one of my favorites. I love them all. We have the little ducky. And the cow, I've added some extra sunflowers in the background, and the bunny. I feel like they all have very different vibes, so I hope that you will find a favorite. The artwork that I've made that I showed you, they work perfectly on some products, but when I try to incorporate them into other products like the notepads and planner pads and the washi tape, even if I try to make it more minimalistic, since I will have to shrink them down quite a bit, especially for the washi tape. The washi tape is about 2 centimeters wide, which isn't a lot, so I will have to shrink down the animals quite a bit. A lot of the details will get lost and not even be readable. Also, I'm worried that I'm starting to drift away from my initial idea, the farm theme. I wanted there to be different farm themed items like watering cans and shovels and different crops maybe and stuff like that. As it is right now, it's starting to turn into like a farm animal and floral theme. Here's the planner pad that I was talking about that I've been fidgeting around with for hours. I was just playing around with all the floral elements that I picked from the background of the sticker designs, but as I mentioned, it feels like it is turning into more of a floral design than a farm design, when my original idea was to have a bunch of different cute farm items. It is pretty, but I don't want to make a product that I'm not 100% happy with. Even if the notepads and planner pads are a little bigger than the washi tape, I still can't make them too big because of all the writing areas, so I figured I need to simplify them. I decided to redraw the animals, but in an even more minimalistic art style. This is one of my older washi tape designs. I'm using more of a lineless color blocking style, which works really well with a washi tape, and I also took some inspiration from this, which is also a more simple lineless style. Yeah, let me show you what I've been working on. Alright, so back to these guys again. Yeah, I wanted to try the lineless style, and this is what we got. And also there is a tail, but it is just blending into the background. And yeah, there are still some lines as you can see, but I kept it to a minimum. I just added the ones that was needed to separate different areas. So yeah, here's the bunny. We have the goat, the cow, and this one I really like how it turned out. The sheep, the pig, and the duck, which is all blending into the background. Here it is. So I'm hoping that when shrinking it down, it will be a little more readable. Maybe this will be better for the pins too, since the pins will be quite small. All these decisions, and also I mentioned that I wanted to incorporate more farm themed items, and here are some of the sketches that I made at the very beginning, but I haven't really done anything with them. So I'm gonna see if I can do something with this. It is 8 in the morning, the weather is very crispy but beautiful, and today on Cooking with Kat, I'm gonna make a caramel mud cake. It is Valentine's Day and we usually don't celebrate, not that much anyway, maybe with some flowers, a card, some sweet maybe, but since it is Friday I thought why not do something a little extra. So you make the cake deliberately a little undercooked so it still has a sticky and gooey center. It is usually made in chocolate, but we are making it caramel today because to be honest I'm not a very chocolatey kind of person. So yeah, we got some caramelized milk, a little bit of salt, butter, flour, sugar and some eggs, and a cake pan. So yeah, let's bake. So yeah, here it is after 20 minutes in the oven, and as you can see it is still a little jiggly. It's gonna sit out for a bit to cool down and then I will put it in the fridge. And the kitty is bird watching. It is a sunny day and we got some coffee in a very cute mug. And we got the kitty. Gotta enjoy the small things in life. Guys, I think we're finally getting somewhere with the farm animal collection. I've been working all day to have this done. I actually felt a little anxious yesterday when I went to bed because I was worried that maybe this collection wasn't as good as I first thought. But yeah, I printed some test sheets just to see that everything looks good in the size that they're supposed to be. These are the sticker designs and this is roughly the size that they will be in the actual sticker. So it will be quite a big sticker, and the gray square behind the goat is just so I can see the white flowers. So this will be printed on clear vinyls and the image itself will be opaque, but the cut line around it will be see-throughs. Then we have the planner pad and the notepad, but the laser printer isn't very good with colors, so we might as well look on the screen. So this is the old design, the one that I wasn't very happy with. So even if I like the lineless style of the background for the stickers with the outline outlined animal. I wasn't liking it that much for this design because we have the lineless style and then we have the outlined animals. It wasn't really speaking to me. So this morning I made another version that is this one. So I switched out the outlined animals for the new lineless animals. So this is the old one and this is the new one. So I wanted the animals to be lineless, but I felt like they were blending into the background a little too much, so just added a very thin stroke around each of them just to make them stand out a little more. But I feel like this is just enough. And in the old design I added a bunch of the floral elements behind the animals, but it felt a little messy, so I removed all the flowers and plants behind the animals and I added just some small little details to make it feel a little less empty. I feel like the new ones blends in to this design a lot better. It feels more soft and cohesive, and I mentioned before that I wanted to do less floral and more farm items like watering cans and stuff like that, but I started sketching on some of the items yesterday, but I don't know, it wasn't really inspiring me, so I decided to just embrace the floral design because I do actually like it. It wasn't what I had originally planned, but sometimes along the way you have to adjust and make changes, so that is what I did. And to give it more farm vibes, I added a gingham pattern to the background and I really like how that turned out. Also, I changed the font from this thicker one to a little thinner and more rustique, I guess. So this will be the actual size of the real planner pad. So something that I learned from my old planner pad is that I wanted more space to write for each day, and the to-do list feels a little unnecessary, especially if you already have a little square for the notes. So I skipped this one and made the writing area for each day a little bigger. And I don't have a dedicated area where you can write down the dates because I noticed I never wrote down the dates anyway, but that is just me. If you want to, you can write the date on the first line. I am so relieved that I finally made a design that I feel pleased with. And then we also have the notepad. I couldn't fit all the animals on the bottom, so I put 4 of them on the bottom and then the duck and the bunny at the top just to spread them out a little. And of course we also have the washi tape. This is also the lineless animal design with a thin stroke added around them, and with the strokes I mean the brown line around the animals. And I added the same green gingham pattern to the background to keep the whole collection cohesive. And then I've been thinking if I want to use the lineless style or the outline style for the pins. So I have added a brown outline to kind of simulate the edge of the wooden pin. It is so hard because I like both of them, and seeing it from afar I think the outlined ones are much easier to read than the lineless ones. Notepad and the planner pad you will see from a closer distance because you will be writing on it, but I feel like with the pins you want them to be visible from a little further away, so I'm leaning a little more towards the outlined ones. And then finally the last thing that I've been working on today is the backing cards for the pins, and I just added the cow to illustrate what it will look like with the pin attached to it. So yeah, the same green gingham pattern to tie it all together. So I've been calling this collection the farm animals, but when I was designing the backing card I thought that farm animals didn't sound that cute, so for now I'm calling it countryside cuties. I'm not even sure if I will have the text on the final backing card, but this is just something that I've been playing around with. So yeah, that is the collection so far. If this turns out to be popular, I might make more different products in the future, but for now this is what we're going with. Yeah, that is all for this time. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully in the next vlog all the products have arrived. Also, don't forget to check out my Patreon. There is still time to sign up for the February print and sticker reward. I will see you next time. Keep drawing, my happy cats. Bye!